The Honor X7c recently made waves in the Philippines, and I mean that literally. If you didn't know, Honor claims this phone is an all-angle water resistant as its key selling feature. While not being so upfront about it, Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus also comes with the same level of water resistance. But that's just one point of comparison between these two. Beyond the added protection, what else do they have to offer at a similar price point of just under 9,000 pesos? Hey everyone, this is Jose from Yugatech, and this is our comparison review of the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus versus the Honor X7c. So let's dive right in. On the outside, each phone sports a distinctive design language. The Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus adopts quite a unique look with a left-aligned camera array. Now taking a closer look, you will notice that the phone comes with square-shaped sensor modules. The camera island even has this knurled edge design to make things look a bit more interesting. Now don't be fooled though, while this phone looks like it has 3 cameras, there are just actually 2 of them. The Hot 50 Pro Plus has subtle curves all around, making it look thinner from the sides. The phone measures just a mere 6.8mm and is even lighter than the competition, weighing only 162 grams. Its frame is mostly flat and the plastic back comes in a matte finish that should help with minimizing smudges. Now meanwhile, the Honor X7c sports a familiar aesthetic with a square-shaped camera island on the left. And just like the Infinix, Honor also made it look like it has a lot more cameras, but again, it only has a dual rear camera setup. Now the rest of the back panel comes with a faux leather look splashed with some plaid-like pattern on top. Its frame is also flat and color matched, but the phone is a bit thicker and heavier, measuring 8.24mm and weighing 196 grams. Now let's talk about the X7c's main selling point, its water resistance. Honor showcased the X7c being dunked underwater and even blasted with high-pressure water, and the phone still works as intended. In fact, if you didn't know, they held the launch of this at a pool party, but do take this as a reminder that X7c is not meant for those extreme tests. Now, like I explained in our review of the Honor X7c, the phone just gets an IP64 rating, which only provides protection against splashing water. So while it could technically survive a drop in the pool, its water resistance might eventually wear off, so you do have to be careful. Now, if you look at other phones under 9,000 pesos, you may realize that the so-called water resistance feature is not especially special to the X7c, because just like the X7c, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus also features the same level of water resistance, which is IP54. What sets the X7c apart in terms of durability is its 5-star drop resistance certification. So there's also that. While design may be subjective, the sleek and chic profile of the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus can't be ignored. And not to mention, its razor-thin body is a fashion statement, which is something you would not expect out of a budget phone. The Honor X7c's durable build is surely one of its key strengths, although it doesn't look as elegant as the competition. And besides, both phones do have the same level of water resistance, and the X7c's drop resistance wouldn't matter that much, as you can just simply slap on a protective case and call it a day. So with that, I'll give this round to the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus. Why am I holding the box? Because it's Earl. He has the phones. But you know what it looks like, at least. Now, flip both phones over and you'll be greeted by curved and flat displays. This is where we can see a major difference between the two phones. The Hot 50 Pro Plus boasts a 6.78-inch Full HD Plus 3D curved AMOLED panel with a peak brightness of 1300 nits and is protected by Gorilla Glass 5 for scratch resistance. On the other hand, the Honor X7c's display is a bit more basic, sporting a 6.77-inch HD Plus TFT LCD panel that can reach a peak brightness of 850 nits. Both screens run at 120Hz refresh rate, but only the Hot 50 Pro Plus has support for Widevine L1, whereas the X7c is left with only Widevine L3. This makes a lot of sense because the phone's display is capped at only HD+, or exactly 1610 by 720 pixels. And as expected, the viewing experience is way better on the Hot 50 Pro Plus, with vivid colors and satisfying deep blacks, thanks to its AMOLED panel. As for the X7c, well, it's what you would expect from an LCD panel. The viewing angles are not that great either, since it's a basic TFT type LCD. Both phones do comes with dual stereo speakers for immersive audio, but only the Hot 50 Pro Plus gets sound tuning by JBL. On top of that, the Hot 50 Pro Plus even features an under-display fingerprint sensor, while the X7c is more of a basic side-mounted one. With its high-resolution AMOLED screen alone, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus easily secures another point in this round. Now let's talk about performance. The Hot 50 Pro Plus is equipped with the MediaTek Helio G100, while the Honor X7c is powered by the Snapdragon 685. Both phones also come with the same amount of memory and storage with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. For those of you who need more storage, there is an expandable storage drive via microSD for both phones. In our testing, both garnered decent scores in Antutu. The Hot 50 Pro Plus managed to get over 406,000 points, and the Honor X7c got a lower score of 310,000 points. The Hot 50 Pro Plus managed to get more than triple the score of the Honor X7c in both Geekbench CPU single core and GPU tests, as you can see here on the screen. The MediaTek Helio G100 being a gaming chipset that it is, these results just make sense. Now, despite the good numbers, you may have to set your expectations when it comes to real life and especially gaming. For low-demand titles such as Mobile Legends or other MOBA games, both phones can handle them just fine. However, for graphically intensive titles like Genshin Impact, don't expect a smooth experience. While they are playable at a very low graphic settings, the gameplay can be frustrating due to inconsistent frame rates and pixelated graphics quality. But setting all that gaming stuff aside, both phones are surely decent enough for your day-to-day tasks. While the numbers do say that the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus has a slight edge in graphical performance, that doesn't exactly translate well to real-world use cases. So with that, I'll give both phones a point again this round. Now we have to talk about the optics. The Hot 50 Pro Plus, despite the camera island looking like it has 3 sensors, only has 2 actual cameras, a 50 megapixel main shooter and the crowd favorite, a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The same goes for the Honor X7c with a dual rear camera setup led by a 108 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Images captured by both phones are decent with acceptable colors and seemingly subpar quality. You can see the obvious grain even on these images taken in well-lit environments, and despite the Honor X7c having a higher megapixel count, the images don't look that sharp and they look a bit soft. Now, you can check out some more of our sample shots here on screen to see how these phones perform in various shooting conditions while shooting the same subject. In the camera department, both phones get the job done, but they're nothing out of the ordinary, so I'll give them both a point this round. When it comes to battery life, the Honor X7c has the upper hand here. It packs a larger 6000 mAh unit paired with 35 watts of fast charging. The Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus gets the usual 5000 mAh battery with 33 watt fast charging. Looking at our PC Mark battery life test, that significant bump in capacity yielded an impressive result for the X7c, outlasting the competition with an entire day of runtime at 25 hours and 54 minutes. The Hot 50 Pro Plus, on the other hand, lasted just 13 hours and 8 minutes, which is still a decent score considering it uses a high-resolution AMOLED display. Now, I figured that since the X7c uses an HD Plus LCD panel, it wouldn't draw that much power, contributing to the phone's longer battery life. And with that, the Honor X7c deserves the point this round. On the software side of things, both phones run Android 14 out of the box, with the Hot 50 Pro Plus and the Honor X7c skinned with XOS 14.5 and Magic OS 8.0 respectively. Personally, I would prefer the Magic OS skin just because it has less bloatware aside from the first-party Honor apps, and it's also a lot more polished to look at overall. While I've seen improvements on XOS in terms of UI design, the amount of bloatware is very much unbearable. Although since these phones belong in the budget segment, that's just a minor issue at this point. Now, I like the fact that Infinix was being transparent on software support that they're gonna provide for the Hot 50 Pro Plus. It gets a guaranteed upgrade to Android 15 and has up to 2 years of security patches. Meanwhile, Honor did not mention a thing about the X7c's update policy, but users can expect the same treatment as usual with at least 1 major OS upgrade and up to 2 years of security patches as well. Connectivity-wise, all the essentials are here, including 4G and NFC. No 5G for either of these phones. What's interesting though is the 720-degree NFC card reading feature on the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus. This means that the phone can read NFC-enabled devices at any angle, which would be ideal for wireless payment transactions. And we should not forget the 3.5mm audio port on the X7c, which is a very rare sight nowadays. However, that doesn't really give it a big advantage, so in this regard, I will be giving both of these models a point. When it comes down to it, the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus takes the lead in this budget showdown with sleek design, superior display, and respectable performance, coming in at just 8,499 pesos. It's crisp, curved AMOLED display combined with slim and light build make it a standout in the sub 9,000 peso price range. What falls behind in the battery life compared to the competition, it's clear that Infinix phone offers more bang for your buck. The Honor X7c, priced at 8,999 pesos, shines in durability with its drop and water resistance and even outlasts the competition in battery life. However, its lower resolution display and less compelling design does leave it slightly a bit behind. It is indeed a solid pick if your longevity and endurance are your top priorities though, but it looks like the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus is the more well-rounded option, offering a premium taste without the premium price. So ultimately, the choice is always yours. Are you Team Infinix or Team Honor in this comparison? Which one do you think stands out more and why? And more importantly, which one would you pick? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, do drop a like and subscribe to watch more. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course, visit yugatech.com to know more about news, reviews, and everything tech related. In fact, if you want to check out our full length reviews on both of these phones, you can check them out now live on the Yugatech website. But again, that's it for this video. This has been Jose, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!